Is it a big deal or is it not that President Obama left God out of his Thanksgiving Day message? We have it, right, Jason? This is only 3 minutes long, so let me play it for you, the Thanksgiving message that President Obama put out last week, Thursday, and then ask you whether or not conservative groups are right to be upset that he never says God or Christ, never makes a reference similar to that in this 3 minutes. Go ahead and play it.
From my family to yours, I'd like to wish you a happy Thanksgiving. Like millions of Americans, Michelle, Malia, Sasha, and I will spend the day eating great food, watching a little football, and reflecting on how truly lucky we are. As Americans, each of us has our own list of things and people to be thankful for. But there's some blessings we all share. We're especially grateful for the men and women who defend our country overseas. To all the service members eating Thanksgiving dinner far from your families, the American people are thinking of you today. And when you come home, we intend to make sure that we serve you as well as you're serving America. We're also grateful for the Americans who are taking time out of their holiday to serve in soup kitchens and shelters, making sure their neighbors have a hot meal and a place to stay. This sense of mutual responsibility, the idea that I'm my brother's keeper, that I'm my sister's keeper, has always been part of what makes our country special. And it's one of the reasons the Thanksgiving tradition has endured. The very first Thanksgiving was a celebration of community during a time of great hardship, and we've followed that example ever since. Even when the fate of our union was far from certain, during a civil war, 2 world wars, a Great Depression, Americans drew strength from each other. They had faith that tomorrow would be better than today. We're grateful that they did. As we gather around the table, we pause to remember the pilgrims, pioneers, and patriots who helped make this country what it is. They faced impossible odds, and yet somehow they persevered. Today, it's our turn. I know that for many of you, this Thanksgiving is more difficult than most. But no matter how tough things are right now, we still give thanks for that most American of blessings, the chance to determine our own destiny. The problems we face didn't develop overnight, and we won't solve them overnight. But we will solve them. All it takes is for each of us to do our part. With all the partisanship and gridlock here in Washington, it's easy to wonder if such unity is really possible. But think about what's happening at this very moment. Americans from all walks of life are coming together as one people, grateful for the blessings of family, community, and country. If we keep that spirit alive, if we support each other and look out for each other, and remember that we're all in this together, then I know that we too will overcome the challenges of our time. So today I'm thankful to serve as your president and commander-in-chief. I'm thankful that my daughters get to grow up in this great country of ours. And I'm thankful for the chance to do my part, as together we make tomorrow better than today. Thanks, and have a wonderful Thanksgiving.
And you too. He's thankful to whom? He mentions blessings. Whose blessings? Is this a man who is intentionally talking around God, trying to secularize a religious holiday? Here is a guy who is finally making it clear that he doesn't believe. He's a non-believer. Oh, you can say that he's thankful to whom? He was intentionally talking around God. This was some general giving of thanks. To whom? For what? This is another one of those instances in which it's more difficult to craft the speech without mentioning God than if you just mentioned God, right? And the president took some heat for this on Saturday from conservatives who said, typical Obama, leave it to him to take a holiday that's born out of religious tradition and intentionally avoid any mention of God or Christ. And yes, as is the case with all sorts of American holidays over the years, the atheists and the anti-God types have tried to suck all the religious connotation out of it, and instead just suggest Thanksgiving is more of a secular holiday that is simply meant to, I don't know, mark the triumph of over the earlier adversity by the Pilgrims. But this holiday, from its very inception, has been a religious holiday, or at least has had a religious connotation to it. It is giving thanks to God for the bounty, for the blessings. And for Obama to talk around it is really saying something.